minus 3b.
Yeah, so what do we first? We need to write this in this format. Okay.
Yes, sir. A upon 3.
We need to write it in this format. So then therefore this will
Yes.
become a by 3 the
Sir,
whole thing cubed minus 3b the whole thing cubed, right?
3b the whole thing cube. Yes, sir.
Which will be,
That is equals to a cube upon 27 minus 27b cube.
that is correct. Sarah, how did you get 27 by b cube?
Sir, I cubed a upon 3 minus 3 upon b.
Okay, Paki, what happened?
Sir, is it compulsory to do the second step? Because like if we write the identity, it is quite obvious that we have to
No.
cube both like
Yes,
A and
but
B.
it can also be obvious that you copied from somewhere.
No, but the identity is A cube
Yeah,
minus B cube.
so but the identity is a minus b into a squared, right? It's not a squared upon 9. A squared upon 9 is a squared upon 9 the same thing as writing a upon 3 the whole thing square?
Okay,
You
okay, I
getting
got
it? So
it.
the identity is
Yeah.
not, it's like, think of this as a the whole thing square. When we expand this, we get this, but we need to write down the value of a.
Okay,
So this will be, this step carries marks,
okay, sir.
right? Because with this now we can know that we can reach here because it's this identity. So please just get into the habit of writing these steps. The fifth question, evaluate 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.8 plus 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.5, the whole thing upon 0.8 into 0.8 minus of 0.8 into 0.5 plus 0.5 into 0.5. Think and solve this. This is the exercise for E fifth question in case you don't copy it down properly. Don't go ahead and manually multiply, okay? You'll get a big fat 0. Okay? Don't do 0.8 into 0.8 into 0.8, get the answer and then do that. Use the identities which we have learned. Ananya, that is incorrect. Ananya is correct now. Don't make a plus minus mistake again. Rest of you, hurry up. Have you figured it out? Aryan, that is correct. Ishan, that's correct. Okay, Sarah, we'll do this together. Rest of you, Paki, what happened? Suramya, I'm not getting your answers. Sarah, let's solve this. Paki, pay attention here. So what if we say, let A equal to 0.8 and let's B equal to 0.5. Okay. So what will I get? I'll get A into A plus B into B upon A into A minus of A into B plus B into B. Paki, is this clear? Sarah, clear? Which is nothing but A cube plus B cube upon A square minus AB plus B square, right? Expand A cube plus B cube.
A cube plus B cube. On expanding, we'll get A plus B the whole thing cube.
No, we wanted, now see the denominator, both of you, Pakia, Sarah. See what's there in the denominator. We have A squared minus AB plus B squared. Is there any identity which relates these two together? We know, right? We just did that. We have A
Yes.
cube plus B cube is
A square minus A square plus
no. Paki, what's the identity?
A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square upon,
That's it, right?
yeah,
Okay. Upon, now we again see we get A squared minus AB plus B square.
yes.
Sarah, you have to learn this identity. We have this identity over here. A cube plus B cube is equal to A plus B into A squared minus AB plus B squared. There are two identities for A cube plus B cubed. And this one, you know the earlier one, the A plus B, the whole thing cubed one. And the second one here again. Okay. So now when we see this, what happens? This and this gets cancelled. So what are we left with? A plus B, which is nothing but 0.8 plus 0.5, which is 1.3. Okay. You see how we are using all the identities which I've learned to solve these kind of questions. But again, to learn the identities, to use them, you know to mark them up. You have to mark those 21 or 24 identities which I've given you. Without it, you will not be able to solve these questions.
Sir, I was doing it with the same method, but like I just did not assume A and B, like 0.A is equal to.
That's okay, but ultimately you would have figured you would have figured out that you would have got 0.8 the whole thing squared minus 0.8 into 0.5, right?
Yeah, but then I already made a mistake, so like it
Yeah,
gets
it
complicated.
becomes difficult to visualize. So these kind of problems, do it in this way. Let it be x, y, a, b, whatever you want, and use the identity. Okay, let's do another one. Are you all done copying? Baki Sara done copying? Okay, do this one. This is the sixth question. If a minus 2b plus 3c is equal to 0, find the value of a cubed minus 8b cubed plus 27c cubed. Quickly. This is just a 2-mark question. What happened? I expected one of you at least to solve it by now. Ishan, that's correct. Ananya, that's correct. Rest of you, hurry up. Rest of you, what happened? Not able to solve? Aryan, let's solve this.
Yes, sir. Sir, so, sir, actually, I had one doubt. I didn't have my textbook with me right now. So, sir, what do we need to do exactly in this question?
Aryan, could you just speak up? Your voice is very low.
Sir, what do we need to do exactly in this question?
We need to exactly find this value.
Okay, so,
The past
sir,
5 minutes, you were
will-
trying to figure out exactly what to do.
no, sir. Actually, I had done one such a similar question in school. So, sir, I think it would be a minus 2b the whole thing cube is equals to minus 3c. Sorry, a minus 2b is equals to minus 3c. So, a minus 2b the whole thing cube is equals to minus 3c the whole thing cube.
Okay.
So it would be a minus 2b into a square plus 2ab plus 2b the whole thing square
A
is
minus 2b
equals
into
to
a squared plus
2ab
plus
plus 2b the whole thing square is
that will
equals
be
to
4b squared is equal to
yes sir is equals to minus 27 c cube c
okay,
uh,
c
9
cube.
sorry 27 c cube yes sir.
Yeah.
So it would be a cube minus 2b the whole thing cube is equals to minus 27 c cube.
A cube minus 2b the whole thing cube will be 8b
2b
cube.
the whole thing cube.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. 8b cube is equals to minus 27 c cube.
Yeah.
So a cube minus b 8b cube plus 27 c cube
Yeah.
is equals to 0.
No. Think where you're going wrong.
Okay, sir. I will solve it once again.
Think again. Baki, did you solve this?
I did the same thing.
Okay. You all don't learn the identities, right? Yes, Ishan?
Sir, instead of solving in that way, can we directly use the formula?
The identity?
Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yes,
Yes, this is the one that has to be used.
but I used x cube plus y cube because a
Yeah,
and
that's
b
okay. That's okay.
was already mentioned.
Yeah, that's okay. Aryan, Paki, Sarah, why don't you all learn identities? Did we not, as soon as you see that this is given to you, why doesn't this identity come into your mind? Yeah? Aryan,
Yes, sir.
why does this not come into your mind? So here, if we take x as a, b as -2, sorry, y as -2b, and z as +3c. So what do we get? X plus y plus z is equal to 0, right? So our final answer would be x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed would be equal to 3xyz, which is nothing but 3 into a into -2b into 3c, which would be -18 abc. Aryan, Paki, understand that when you are given, okay, the methods you both used, that has to be used. Aryan, pay attention here. The method you were using, that I'm going to take a minus 2b is equal to -3c. This is used only if I tell you that prove that a cubed minus 8b cubed plus 27c cubed is equal to 0. Whenever we have a left hand side and a right hand side, then you use methods like this. Okay? Are you all understanding?
Okay, sir.
But
Okay,
whenever
sir.
we have to find the value of expression, okay, then you have to use the identities to solve. Because here we don't know the values of ABC, so our answer will be in the format of ABC itself. Are you understanding the difference between both the methods? This is absolutely
sir.
clear. This is right if this was the question. Prove that this is equal to 0. Then yes, you would use this method. But here we are finding out the value. So this value, because we don't know the value of ABC, it will always be in terms of ABC only. It won't be a definite value because A can be any value, right? B can be any value and C can also be any value. Did you understand the difference, Pakyan and Aryan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes,
keep,
sir.
keep this in mind. Whenever we need to prove something, then you use left hand side, right hand side. When you don't need to prove anything, use identities to solve further. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Fine. For homework, exercise 4E, the remaining questions, 1, 4, and 10 are not in the syllabus, so leave them. And the ones we have done, you can leave those out and do the rest of the questions. We will discuss them tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Please learn the identities again and again. I've been telling you, learn the identities because we are coming to the close of this chapter. So after this, we are going to start with factorization. Again, in factorization is the reverse of identities like we did last year. But again, as usual, it's going to be more difficult this time. So any doubts,
Okay,
anyone?
sir.